This tutorial is going to be good for you guys who are new to my channel and want to get used to some of the exercises I use, and also to the guys who are currently subscribed, to some new members and want to try and practice. So I'm going to take you through this tutorial on my upcoming video. So the first one in this new video is the squat rotation. You hold the kettlebell in a rack position, your arms out to the front. You carefully do not move your knees at the bottom, they do not cave in as you twist. You're going to rotate through the upper body, you're going to look behind you, follow that hand, you're going to twist. You're trying to get this elbow to rotate as far as you can. Use your legs to come up when you press. This arm is to stop you from over-rotating. I find stopping in the middle, maybe gauging a middle point, will help you stop from over-rotating and lose control of the kettlebell. So as it comes back down, you reset, you're into rotation, and you press. It's coming from the legs as you twist and rotate. That's the first one. We're going to go into a clean with a forward lunge. So the way I've set it up in the following video is when you do a clean, that leg on the same side of the kettlebell is the one that's going forward in this workout. So as we clean, we get it to the shoulder, that same leg is going forward, and we drive back into another one, to the shoulder, and drive back. If your weight is a comfortable weight where you can do that in one motion, it might look like a clean and lunge at the same time. It is supposed to be our heavy movement. You might have to break it down into those two patterns where it's a clean first, and then a lunge. Next one is a figure 8 squat into a twisting back lunge. So again, to hit that same side, it's usually the kettlebell goes over the top. You grab it with the opposite hand at the back, you come up and you bring it back to that same side. So the side that the kettlebell is on, that's the leg that is going to stay frontwards on your back lunge. So as I go back, this leg is going back. When you get down, you're going to rotate over that front leg. As you come up, you need to slip the other hand through, so you're ready for your next one. So you pass it through, use your legs and your biceps to swing it up to the shoulder, holding onto the bell, back lunge, and rotate. Then you just think about the hand has to go through again to alternate into that figure 8. Have a look on the other side. So again, if I switch, it is coming over the top. Coming up, holding onto the bell. Which side is the bell on? The bell is on this side. That is the leg that is staying foot. As we go backwards, we twist. When we come back up, we are changing hands to into figure 8, and up and rotate. In real time, up, twist, over the front leg. Change hands, up, twist, over the front leg. Next one is the push-up with an upright row. So be careful with the kettlebell that it's not going to fall over, but you need to have enough stability where you can put your hands on the kettlebell. You're coming back, push up, jumping in, making sure that back is flat. You drive with the legs into an upright row, put it back down. Be nice to put it right down underneath your hips so you can jump back or walk back into your next rep. Push up into an upright row. The next one is an RDL with a row. So the way I like to teach these ones, whatever leg you have that same side kettlebell with, that leg is going backwards. So left hand for me, left leg going back, RDL, feeling that hip hinge. So my hips are going backwards, this knee is staying soft. When I'm over in that position, I'm doing a row, I'm completing it, and driving up through the hamstring and glute. Again, I hinge at the hips, chest is up, I row, I finish the row, I drive up through the hips. The advanced version of that, we're going to go into what I just call is a hip hinge, almost like a Bulgarian deadlift, into a row and a back lunge. There's a couple of key pointers here, so have a look. Again, typical with an RDL, that I'm holding it with my other hand now, which means this leg is the one that's rocking back. So have a look at this one. As I hinge this time, again, soft knee, I'm going to row. I'm going to hold that row. The stability through this glute that's on the bottom is going to use the power. As I come up, the kettlebell's already on the shoulder. That'll set this leg into a back lunge. The key for this one, to get stronger through the hamstrings and glutes, is to always come up to a soft knee on this side. So that way, my glute and my hamstring on that side is not going to break. It's a good way to build stability and strength. So again, it's a row. I use my glute and my hamstrings to hinge up and get onto that shoulder. Then back again. Key is coming to a soft knee. That way the glutes are working. I fold over. I row. I use my glutes to snap and get that onto the shoulder. Then tap and down. There may be a regression for some of you. I don't mind. Just going into a split stance Bulgarian. You can go into a row. You can come in to your hip hinge, and you still can go into your split squat. That might be your aggression until you pick up your balance. So it's going to be a hinge, a row, still work on that glute power to come down, fix your stance, and come up. That might be your aggression on that one. For other people who haven't done a windmill maybe before, a windmill, you get it up overhead. Typically, if I've got it on this side, I'm pointing my toes away from the kettlebell on a 45-degree angle. I'm softening my knees. You're thinking about this hip, pushing back as far as you can. As you look at the kettlebell, your hand comes down, hopefully towards your ankle bone, wherever your flexibility is. You're trying to twist and look at the kettlebell, and you're coming up. Again, focus on a point that you find is best for balance. As you hinge, push this hip backwards, and coming up. And those of you who don't know my knee to elbow press, it looks like this. A couple of keys of this one is on the leg that's on the same side as the kettlebell. I'm going to take weight off that. I'm going to try and focus on my stability through the glute on this side. Another key point, try and think about your nose is almost aligned with that same leg. That's going to help you as you go into this press to fight that counterbalance, and there's always that weight on that one side. So again, it's really good to work on obliques on this one side, shoulder stability, shoulder strength, but we're looking at more glute stability, QL stability on this side. So you don't want to, for example, if my nose was set up in the middle, as I press, I've got no counterbalance and there's going to be a heavy foot. You want to make sure nose over that hip the best you can, and there's our press. The last one we'll run through is just the pull through of the kettlebell. So kettlebell down this way, we're trying to hold a push-up position. As wide feet for more stability, reach through with that kettlebell, place it on the other side, hand goes back down, reach through, put it that side, and back down. Have another quick run through on those exercises before you start this workout. It's a really good one.